Hello, hello, everybody. Monte here from Monte Plays Games. That's right. Didn't name change. Anyway, we're back. Year 3. And there we have it. It is January of the year 1723. We have 30 people here, which means there was a little expansion over the month or two, over the winter, from last episode, which was that house in the distance with the Kozachok family. So that's a thing. That's a thing. Everything's going all right. I do appreciate all the comments in the last video, especially shout outs for the farming suggestions and stuff. I know I'm going a little crazy with this one. At least everything's active. But the gates are kind of not, it's again, not the most efficient layout. One of the things is you got to realize people are going to come from this farm, from this gate. So what I am doing though, is I am building another farm, and I'm going to try to build some bigger fields and such, for this one. We do have another house on the way, which I want to bump up the trading post, which is what I'm hoping to get a little bit more going this episode. So we're going to give everyone a little bit more speed, watch them build these houses lickety-split. And hope you are all having a fantastic day. Happy Friday, actually, is what's going down today, so it's going to be a good weekend. Been working on my MechWarrior Online a little bit lately. Actually, last episode was MechWarrior 4. Can you believe it? That was one of those that I didn't play too much of. So yes, the channel goes in a little bit of every directions, from trains to planes to mechs to all kinds of things. Saved. I must have had this game running for a while. All right, things are going all right now. We are still going full out potato. One suggestion was have some potatoes, some fallow. Don't worry about the crop rotation. I am going to at least show it off to where I use up all my first two, and then we grow some hemp, which I don't know if the clothes really matter yet, as I was saying before, but I know I can. I know we can make them in the production, which is might as well throw it down. We need to produce textile from hemp. A weaver. So I'm going to put a little crafting corner over here. We're going to have the weaver there, which we're going to pause. And then I'm going to add, next to that, the tailor's workshop. Boom. Which we're going to pause, just to go ahead and have them in place and go in there. We're going full speed ahead now. January 1723. Remember, the snow does not melt until March. So it's going to be another cold February on the record. At least we have a town hall to keep records. Let's see how we're doing there. Look at our population. Look at the graphs, everybody. Not enough housing for migration, which is fine. So we know we've got enough water, food, and jobs available, which is good things. And all we have to do is be building the houses, which we do have one built. The new house, as you can see, they showed up with 10 wealth. The wealth is going down, so how's everyone else doing? Mid-20s, 23, 61, and 59. Big money down at the end in the corner there. I'm going to want to keep an eye on that on the economy. Yeah, see, we are doing... Look at that. We're actually in the green at the moment. But just because we're in the green doesn't mean it's not necessarily good. One thing you have to pay attention to is, why do we want money? Well, if you go to the world map, you have to pay. Yeah, I don't have a trading post, but you have to pay to open a trade route, and that's only for a few days. So then you're going to pay again. So you got to have money coming on in so you can maintain trade. And I know one of the things that you run out of, that you have to trade for, that at least I have gotten to so far, is iron. We're going to run out of iron, which means then we would not be able to produce nails, and that would be a problem. It would be a problem. Good news. Good news. We have no more tents. We have everything in nice warehouses. We have a granary built. That was all done last episode if you didn't catch it. I almost forgot to add more workers. I was short wood. That's what didn't get caught towards the end of the last episode. Also, I did not know that by putting the boatyard down, well, obviously it does, we're actually in the way of some of the reeds. I'm going to go ahead and keep the boatyard here. I know it's just a little bit of an extra walk for our thatchery man. And that's okay. I think we're going to have some good coastline. I'll keep this clean. And if we add more boating and fishing, maybe a little something over here. They'll move their boats over here. A little fishing dock at the end. Something like what? Ooh, look at that. What? Yeah. Something like that. We're going to pause it. But that's so I don't forget about it. All right. House is... Oh, no, it's the farm that's about to get finished up here. Which is actually fantastic, because if we get this farm going, that could be... We're going to go big. Oh. We're going to go... What's the max output? 37? Too long. Oh, I got you. We're going to go with a max output of 40 megafield. And, ooh. Then I'm going to get another farm. And we're going to put it here. Just before too long. And then out until 40. 40 because we can. This one's ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and order potatoes. And we're going to activate that farm. Ooh, and the snow melt comes in. We're going to slow it down so we can see it nice and easy. Actually, number 2 speed's kind of nice for the snow melt. Boop. Looking good. The farms are going to be ready. They're going to have to cut down some of these trees, though. That was the problem there. And what I'm going to do here is 3 of these large fields. You're going to have 39 because I can't fit in 40 because I didn't make it long enough that way. But that's okay. Look at that. That snow melt was real strong where we were looking. Using the power of heat. Guess that makes 0 sense. Anyway, village house being built. Trading post being built. Loving it. It is March. The final melt of snow is gone, and it's time to hire our boatmen. And by boatmen, I mean fishermen. Thatch, we're doing okay on. Wood. Nails, hurting. Or we've just moved. Oh, no, we just moved most of the nails. So let's back off on that. Carpentry, nothing ordered, so we're going to back off on hiring someone there. What we have now, I did finish that off, is a full amount of carts there. Full amount of carts up here, and then I'm going to demolish that. I really don't like it there. And then maybe we'll add another section of carts like here. Where should we put more carts, right? We have a cart thing right downtown. Cart thing right over by the wood. I do want to build another forestry building out here just to chop this down. Potato, activate. Almost didn't catch it. We're going to hire somebody. Even though we don't totally need to, I want to go ahead and do that. Markets are running. Let's see. We need more Need more folks here. Let's see. Do. Now I'm curious. I think you just need a worker for the warehouse to bring goods to the warehouse. For example, if I fire this person, I still think people can use the 8, 9, and 13 as far as the quantities of what I have here. They can actually go use it. Here, for example, I'm going to go ahead and drop them. We'll see how it goes. Because we're doing okay. This house I'm not in a rush to build, to be honest. And then that removing one tree is stalled. Now I'm curious. Oh, look, are they going to get it? There they are. That was quite the haul. They're going to carry that all the way back. Thank you, guys. Activate. Actually, yes, we're going to activate that. I was thinking about keeping it fallow and then like next year doing the potatoes just so we're kind of not rotating crops, but the fields will always be kind of off a season. You know what? I'm going to do that. It's too many fields to work. Deactivate. Can't deactivate during season. Too late. We've made the commitments. Got to remember that. During the season, you can't make changes to your farm. Good to know. All right. I don't think I have any more building to do. I think it's kind of just like watch it happen, which is a beautiful thing in this game. Let's build while we're just hanging out. Build some nice little trees for downtown. Maybe we'll have a little tree on the corner there. Row of birches, maybe? No. Cottonwood trees. Let's do a row. Cottonwood, 2 to 3 years. I'm telling you, it's going to be a beautiful downtown. Put some trees. We could put 2 ferns. Can we put ferns? 2 ferns? No. Do horrible, horrible interviews in between 2 ferns. Let's see. What can we do here? 216 firewood. That's the limit. 10 logs. Go chop down some more logs, fellas. Fantastic job. Throw it on top. Boom. Okay, no, right down there. That's fine. I am only the commentator. Just a very commentator. Speaking of taters, how are our potato farms doing? Let's check it on the main screen. Well, that field's doing mighty fine. So that's good. That's good. See, look at that. That's a long walk to get to this gate to get to planting. But they got it. Bloop. What are you doing? Bloop. Oh, you just walk it. See, she's got it down. Just throws them down quickness. Throws them down with the quickness. Sowing done. 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 This one's just about to be finished up. I'm liking it. Okay, so that's happening over there. That field hasn't even been touched yet. Was thinking about skipping through a little bit, but I kind of want you guys to see how it plays out here. I'm going to go full speed as we watch these build. Oh no, I went to reach for my cup of coffee and it is not in here. What am I going to do? Fall asleep. Okay, no. None of that. None of that. We're watching things build. All right. Trading post. Come on now. Come on down. What do we need? We need clay. Bloop. All right. See, they're getting their clay walls put up. There's all the clay waiting right there. Nice little supply center. All right. Bring some over here. There you go, buddy. Very nice. With all that clay, look at that still. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 clay short. Still just have the 1 clay pit. Playing it real hardcore, right? I'm saying, no. This is the one and only clay pit. How much we got left? 9,811. I'm not too worried about losing out on the clay. Did add another, I forgot to mention this one. I brought a market stall over here, which just sells potatoes and fish. This market stall now only sells firewood and potatoes. So we're going to hope that works out fine. How's everyone? Look at that. The wealth is on the incline. And let's check out ours. Well, look, and we're making a profit. Green all around. That's great when I can see that my workers are actually making money. On top of actually me making some money. That's what we want to see. And just as a recap, we have our monthly wages down to 2. I think that's lower than average. 100% market products price. Well, that's not being messed with. And then village house rent is a good way to make yourself profit. But the things that we have to pay attention to is, yeah, they have money, but they're about at a point to where they're going to have to start spending money buying things at the marketplace. So we'll keep an eye on all of these things as they continue on. Trading Post, it is already May. I was really hoping to get a little bit more trading going on in year 3, but this is kind of like just a maintaining year. Oh my goodness, I almost knocked something over. Yeah, we're just trying to maintain. No need to push it. All the fields are growing. It is only May. I'm happy about that. Here we go. Sowing, sowed, and not yet. Pretty happy with that. See, we got the 4 people working over here. They take a break from this farm. Nothing to do except watch it grow. So that's nice. This is going to be a test, though. Sowing late in May. Will we get some potatoes come October, November? Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. But look at that. Actually, a town kind of developing here. Looking more legit. I like it. Bringing some fish in. We could have one more person working here. Trading Post is now complete. So we're going to slow it on down here. Take a look at that. I think at the moment that's the largest building in the game. So what we can do is we can look at the world map. We can hire a worker. And we can hire a manager. We're going to go ahead and click on the help here. Build a trading post to hire a manager to be able to create new trade routes, okay? Assign workers for loading and unloading trade wagons. If you bring, say, if you pay money to have iron brought here and you don't have a worker, they're going to stay for a little tiny bit, and then they're going to leave with the goods. They're not going to just leave the iron. So once we get into this, we want to make sure we do it right. I'm going to go ahead and open the world map. We can hit this now and, okay. No manager at the trading post, so let's hire a manager. Let's get this going. Export stock. Click to add a resource for export. I want to export. What do we want to export? We want to export. I'd like to say firewood. It all depends what they want, though, right? So I'm going to go ahead and bring some firewood here. Just because it's here. Yeah, that's going to be good. I was hoping that someone would take that management job, like, right away. We were going low speed. Because as soon as they do, because that's a good paying job. There it is. All right. To the map, which you can also access here on the bottom left, right above the mini-map. Now, hey, look at that. So visiting for 25 more days. How did I get a... Okay, the map will be improved in the future. How do we have someone here? I didn't know that. Okay, no active deals. They offer hemp, wheat, and live chicken. Live chicken. So if I wanted live chicken, it'd be so much per unit, but we don't have a chicken coop, so I don't want to deal with that right now. This is good. I thought I had to pay. Like here, send messenger. Here, send messenger. But maybe there's always something going on. They do demand dried fish, which I haven't figured out how to do yet. Sunflower and sunflower oil. We can do both of those if we were growing sunflowers. Production. The oil workshop. I'm actually going to sneak that in right behind this farm here. Makes kind of some sense. Oops. Right about there. I'm going to go ahead and pause it because we don't need it built yet. And we are building the final piece of the puzzle here, which is that house. Do we want to build that other fishing dock? See, Messenger from Marifa is visiting now. Very cool, very cool. Sunflower oil. Just so I remember that, I'm going to go ahead and add... Oh, I can't even add it because I don't even have any of it. Okay, good to know. But yes, this building will create the sunflower oil from the sunflowers. That'll be good trading. But as you can see, you don't need the items. It's not like a trading sunflower oil for hemp or wheat or live chicken. You can actually pay the money for these as well. Price per unit. So it's not actually a trade. This is just letting you know what... Okay, price per unit, 18 for the oil, 10 for the just straight up sunflower. So there's some math there, I'm sure. But that's cool. So we don't really have too much to trade, and I don't want to pay the 30 for here. But I do remember Baliklia... I do remember them having the iron. I do think so. So when we get tighter for that, which we just got that final house built, we still have 1.38 of iron. And I'm going to go ahead and hire someone to keep making more nails. But we're doing pretty good now. Look at that. We have the new folks coming on in. New family. Just follow them in, which is pretty cool. Because we got that brand new house, which more wealth coming our way. Oh, look at that. Cutting right. I was hoping. Okay. I almost put this trading post down here right on. Okay. No more following that guy. No more following. Right here. Hoping that they would walk through this right here. But I was like, nah, they'll probably only go in here if they need the trading post. But that is not the case. They seem to be walking through it. So that's pretty cool. Look at all these paths growing on out. Loving this bench, man. This one's getting some action. It's definitely a nice little view of the fishing that we have going on. I'm going to go ahead and unpause the other fishing dock. And then probably what I'm going to focus on next year is we're going to grow some hemp. We're going to grow some sunflowers. And we'll see how things are going. But a pretty straightforward year, right? I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. It is June. But what I'm going to be doing is fast forwarding. Well, that was a quick fast forward. It actually crashed right when I said I'm not going to fast forward. And then boom, it crashed. So anyway, I fast forwarded a little bit. Not too much going on. And what I'm really surprised about is it's early August. And not only are we gathering crops from our original farm, but they are already gathering potatoes from the big 40 by 40s. So mid-August, going middle speed there. We'll see how that goes. I am continuing work on everything right now. Oil workshop on the build. Weaver's workshop on the ready, even though we don't have sunflowers or hemp. The other thing way out here is our cornerstone peninsula out fishing dock. Because, yes, that's what this is to me. Yeah, it's going to be finished up here in a second, too. So pretty good third year, if I do say so myself. We're going to have to get some more boats made up. I don't even really plan on hiring anyone or working this fishing dock this year. It's just being built. So things are going fantastic. Look at that. The laborers are even bringing the potatoes right on back to the farm. Not sure of storage limits. I don't think that's a thing yet. Very curious if they don't bring them directly to the granary. That would be nice. And then also curious that auto default is like this. Everything's checkmarked except wheat and potatoes, wheat and sunflowers. What I am going to be doing is building a granary here that's the opposite, that only holds wheat and sunflowers. Like, maybe there's no need to hold those at a granary because they just hang out at the farm. So if you guys know, maybe I'm interested in that. I am finally building out a windmill in this corner. I think it's going to look fantastic. This is where we're going to be turning the wheat into flour. So next year, I do want to get some big things changed up. Sowing season is over. So we can actually switch this out. So see how I'm running low on these 2? So I'm going to go ahead and say hemp for next year. We're going to also be getting... So flour is going to be a tough call. Can I click on this? No, not yet. As soon as this is emptied out. Which they're getting close to. Final. Do it. Full speed. Yeah, now they're good. Sowing season is... Whoop. Activate. What I want to see is... See, sunflowers are going to need to be a fresh field. If you go fallow for a year, it comes back brand new, nice, full field. Wheat. Dang, it's not going to be a good year. But, no, we're going to do hemp on these 2. What I'm wondering is, can we... I might demolish a farm and rebuild out a farm here. See how that works. So it's still kind of farming fields of happiness part 2 in a way. But we did get our trading going on this episode, which was pretty fantastic. Not that we actually got trades going. Look at the pattern here. It's going to... Look at these little pyramids of potatoes. I'm loving it. I am loving it. It's looking good. Fantastic. I've got no more good words about it. So I'm going to be... Whoa, sorry about all the camera movements there. I'm going to let this one run this time. It better not crash while I'm saying my goodbyes. But I'm going to bring you guys back next year. I think we're going to bring in a great haul of potatoes at both farms. I don't think they go bad. So we should hold out quite well for a while. I'm excited to see how things go. Again, it's not going to be until year 4 that we're going to benefit from the hemp and sunflowers. And by year 4, I mean end of year 4. So it's going to be close. It's going to be close. I do want to do a final check on our economy before we go. Still in the green. Better than last year. And it's good to see that the wealth is, it's on edge. It's on edge. The people who moved in with 10 do have more than that, but not by much. These guys are starting to lose. We've got some more unemployed folks. Yeah. So some job management will be, needing to be a thing as well. For sure, one thing I could do is go ahead and hire someone back at this warehouse. That'll get one of the women a jobs. Women a jobs. That's not English, but that's not... it's just not what's going to happen. But anyway, roads to the future. I will see you next episode in year 4 as we stockpile more potatoes and finally diversify our fields, to be honest. And it's going to be good times. I think this was the final bit, though, for the fishing dock. That would be a great way to finish on watching this thing get constructed out. Come on now. Laborers, yet no workers, as the ending draws on and on and on. Yeah. Oh, nope. Here we go. Wait. Ooh, Mr. Cartman. Bring in the thatch. Loving it. Speaking of that, Thatchy McThatch, we need them. I just realized we are running low on thatch. And come November, we're not going to be able to go get any more reeds. But look at that. I think we're going to be doing fine. Even with that boat dock here. We're going to get one boat built at least over wintertime. Hopefully you can build the boats. I don't know about that. I know you can't obviously deliver them. But as soon as this guy's finished off here, I would like to get a boat built. But you know what? It's just not happening today, folks. So see you guys in year 4. Hopefully we will get this finished off. Take care and have a wonderful day.